Hello there everybody, welcome to another great video game ideas now used video, GVGINU for short. As always, I'm Andre, and it is a massive pleasure to share my thoughts with you. So I was walking around with my crappy computer, and hopefully I'm going to be upgrading soon, like early next year, but I was toying around with it and messing with some of the settings, and I figured since YouTube has a 60 frame per second limit now, I would take advantage of said limit. And what I'm going to do is some games can be recorded at 60 frames in different resolutions. So what I was doing was messing around with my computer for a good portion of yesterday, trying to figure out what resolutions I had to play certain games at in order to be able to record them at 60 frames per second. Some I just couldn't do it because it didn't make much of a difference anyway, because the games don't go up to 60 frames, they like cap at 30. So those I won't be recording at 60 frames because it would be a waste. But either way, I was just screwing around. I've actually found some sweet spots for some games, and I'm going to be recording in a widescreen format from now on, which means like even if I have to record it like 240p, which is very, very low resolution. I think for 240p it's like, what is it, 427 by 240 is widescreen for that resolution. Yeah, I've been toying around trying to learn the different screen sizes for different resolutions, and I've pretty much gotten a lot of the widescreens figured out. So if it's 480p widescreen and above, I'm going to upscale it to 720p. If it is below 480p, I'm going to upscale it to 480p, and that'll be that. I'm not going to break my neck over trying to get something of a super high quality if it's at a really, really low quality, because it's not going to come out that way. So there is the fan game for Mega Man Battle Network Chrono Cross, which I've said last year I was going to play, but I couldn't record it at a decent I couldn't record it in a way that it actually, the resolution came back decent until I've started toying around with it like yesterday. So that game I kind of can record up to like, I think like 45 frames a second is what it was at when I recorded it. But yeah, you're gonna see a lot more gameplay out of me now, because I've started tinkering around. I was like, screw it, I want to record more gameplay, so I'm gonna do this. And my next video is gonna be another Streets of Rage remake video. It's actually there was a mission left on that Hunter, a law enforcement agency mod that I forgot. I thought I had recorded it and uploaded it, but I'm going to record that in 480p widescreen and 60 frames a second and upload it upscaled 720p with 60 frames a second. So you won't see the black bars on the side of my gameplay anymore if I can avoid it. Some games I just can't avoid it. It's going to happen, but hopefully those will be able to be played in 60 frames, so at least it'll look smooth. That's all I really wanted to cover with this video. I mean, I'm just like excited to try to get more gameplay recorded. So I just wanted you guys to know I'm working on it. I'm really going to try to push more content to my channel, because I'm tired of not having stuff up. And I don't want to talk about the same things everybody else talks about on a constant basis, which is why you don't see me do it. I want basically to try to just kind of get like, if it's something that I feel like I should talk about, then I'm going to talk about it. Unless somebody like asks me to do it, then I'll look into the subject and give my opinion like I always do. But I really just want to put more gameplay up. That was one of the reasons I started my YouTube channel, so I could put gameplay up and talk about stuff with games, and maybe talk about things that would would help better the games, or maybe just like historical things I noticed in certain games. And I've done that somewhat. I mean, I haven't been exactly the greatest at it, because I'm playing a lot of this stuff by myself, and I don't have anybody to like sit and chill with and gab back and forth to make it more funny. And I guess you guys kind of get a little bored of me talking to myself a lot. So I can understand that, but I try to be entertaining. I mean, several. I like my what videos? Mega Man Perfect Harmony, Cheats and Secrets. That video has a lot of views, but that's probably because there are a lot of people playing that fan game, and they're looking up cheats and stuff, and that pops up in their search. Sorry, I'm brain dead right now. But I really want to get more gameplay up. I want to be trying to do that. My videos like this, they're going to be 720p 30 frames per second because it doesn't really matter. You see me, I'm going to be moving normally anyway. But gameplay is a different story. Like with Streets of Rage Remake, I've been putting them up at 720p 30 frames a second. Upscale 720p 30 frames a second, which is why they kind of don't look so smooth. They still move pretty fast and you can tell what's going on, but I want it to look better. I want it to look smoother, and I want to get rid of those black bars on the side of the screen, which is what I'm going to do. So let's hope that this means bigger and better things, especially once I get better equipment. I'll be able to, actually play some taxing PC games, which is why I've been wanting to jump on some PC games. I have not been able to. Like some legitimate PC games, like big PC games. I'm not going to say that the other ones aren't legitimate. I shouldn't have used that term. Because fan games and indie games are legitimate games. They're games. But that was really the last thing I had to say on that issue. Anyway, thank you very much for listening and hearing me ramble on and ramble on and ramble on. Other big news. I am going to be hosting Gamers at Large for the first time, episode 47. I think I'm way too excited about that. I guess just thinking back to before, like last year, and I was listening to the podcast and I was itching to get in them, and then I got in with these guys and they were like, wow, I was so fanboy doing them before, and they're like cool people. Why was I so fanboy doing them? So I guess it's like that. The outside looking in, it looks way different on the outside of it than it does on the inside. And the inside is like cool people you can chill and talk with at any time. The outside is just like, damn, this is cool. I gotta jump in on this. That's what I was like. Anyway, another episode 47 Gamers at Large podcast I am hosting, and I also have the Gamer Idea Foundry episode 8 this Saturday. Was going to do it this past weekend, but things came up and I kind of couldn't do it. I was trying to do it, but stuff came up, so I couldn't. So I'm doing double duty this weekend. I've got the Gamer Idea Foundry, which I will be talking about survival horror video game idea, and then Gamers at Large Sunday. And hey, I'm going to enjoy it. So hey, let's go. Anyway, thank you for listening. Keep your eyes and ears up for more of my stuff, and until the next time, people, please enjoy your games. Y'all have a good day. Peace.